Welcome to Duo Chats with Brittany and Cynthia, where we talk about drama shows from shows ranging from the 90s to today.
Hi, everyone. I'm Brittany.
And I'm Cynthia, and today we are back with Jaycee.
Hey, guys.
And today we'll be talking about episode 16, Be Careful What You Wish For, aired March 3rd, 1999. And
The synopsis is
on Dawson's birthday, he, Pacey, and Andie follow her therapist's advice and throw themselves into a night of recklessness where they both, Andie and Dawson, get drunk at the club and end up singing on stage. Meanwhile, at the Leary house, Joey is organizing a surprise party for Dawson. Abby and her friends crash the party and taunt Jack. And Jen and Ty finally face up their differences.
So how'd you like the beginning where Dawson's going on and on about his birthday and Pacey has to come be his little rescue?
I kind of felt it. I felt that way when I was turning 18. I was kind of sad. 18, not 18. My bad. 13. I was so sad about
13.
I was sad to be a teenager.
13?
Yeah, 13. But 16, I really get it. I kind of understand where he's coming from.
I'm still on this 13 thing.
13. I cried when I turned 13.
Oh my God, I've never heard anyone cry when they turn 13.
Neither
What about you, Cynthia?
I liked being 13.
Did you cry when you turned 13?
No, because I wanted to be a teenager.
I was sad about growing up.
And then it only got worse, right?
Yes.
Oh my God. Yes, but this is 16.
I was excited to turn 16. I don't know why, but I was.
I didn't care. It was just another age.
Yeah. And I noticed how this is episode 16, and he's turning 16, so
That was perfect.
I wonder if they did that on purpose.
Oh, I'm sure. You know when people say, oh, how do you feel to be whatever age you are? It's like, I still feel like I did yesterday when I was 15, really?
Right.
That's what I always feel like telling people. I'm like, are you stupid?
Like, one day doesn't change anything, really.
No, just because I'm having a party today doesn't mean I don't feel like yesterday. But how did you like what he was rambling on about? That's all Dawson does is ramble.
Yeah, well,
How did you like, though, how he said that he is the same whiny, adolescent, big talking, little doing loser that I was a year ago? Don't we all know it, Dawson?
Yeah, I knew you'd have something to say about that. And I thought it was pretty funny because...
That was my favorite part.
You basically been calling him all those names this whole time and he just said it for himself.
I know, that's the thing is I don't feel bad because he just said it. That he was all those things.
At least he can acknowledge it now.
What did you think, Cynthia? Did you believe what he said?
yeah.
Well, I know how much you love him, so...
I don't love him, Brittany. I just could see where he was coming from here.
You can always find where he's coming from. I can't.
I can. I can
Really?
relate with Dawson sometimes. I'm a whiny, annoying...
Cheater?
Oh, no, not that.
Because you know he is.
I need to keep my volume down. I'm getting loud.
Cynthia, what can you relate to in this episode with Dawson?
Just how he said that he feels like he's stuck staying still. So everybody else is doing things and he's not really doing
Yeah,
much.
but you're not supposed to worry about other people. You're supposed to worry about yourself.
When you're
a teenager.
when you're young, it's hard not to compare yourself to everybody else.
Maybe that sounds better than you two.
Yeah.
I was just kidding.
I don't know. And then he starts going on about wanting Joey back. Why does he think he's going to get her back just because he wants her back?
Because she's not with Jack anymore.
Oh, so she's single, so now it's his opportunity.
Because there's no other guys in Cape Side.
What about the 800 guys Pacey was talking about before?
I don't know. I'm just telling you that he thinks because Jack's out of the picture, there's no other guy for her.
So she must want him now.
Yeah, didn't you hear him ramble on to her about, you're my soulmate?
Oh my God.
Doofus. Is that the first time he's brought up soulmate?
No.
Well, I know I've heard it before, but I don't know. Has he? said it before.
I didn't think you did.
Somebody brought up soulmate. Maybe it wasn't. Somebody said something about those two being soulmates in a different episode.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe
I don't think it was them, actually.
maybe a future episode.
No.
Because in the future, that's all they go on and on about.
No, it was another character in a previous episode.
Chris?
Yeah, I think it was.
Oh.
I don't know. No. It was that girl acting as Joey, I think.
Oh, Devin?
Yeah.
Mm,
Could have swore she said something about it.
yeah. Something, yeah, when they were
You
filming.
guys are doing real well for our trivia. We're all going to fail that.
Probably.
We can't even remember what happened last episode. This is bad. And we have 6 seasons of this.
So what do you guys think of Joey throwing the surprise party?
I mean, it looks like she wants to be friends with him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but they just better stay friends.
Yeah.
Because they don't work as a couple.
I love how Pacey, though, was excited about Dawson's party, but Dawson forgot Pacey's birthday last time.
Mm-hmm.
That's because Pacey is a better guy.
He is.
He doesn't forget your birthday, unlike Dumbo Dawson or Doofus Dawson. See, the problem is his name starts with a D, so it just
There's a
works.
lot of words you can, play off of with that.
Yeah. And I mean, it works so well for him. You couldn't say it about the other guys on the show, just Dawson.
I was happy to see Betsy again.
Yeah.
Well, I thought they just kind of forgot about her.
Threw her out. Yeah,
Yeah.
but where's Bodie?
Don't know where to be seen.
Has he even been here any of season 2?
Nope.
Yeah, not a single time, has
It's
he?
episode 16. And he's not even,
We haven't seen the baby either, have we?
not in a while.
No.
Wow.
Not in probably a good 10 episodes.
Something like that.
That's pretty bad. Their consistency is not here.
Been off a lot this season.
Yeah. How come the writers didn't think of this? Or the showrunner, for that matter, who's in charge?
I feel like they weren't thinking long term. They were just thinking more episode to episode, which isn't really accurate.
No, but they knew at some point, they knew they were getting 22 episodes. So how is it they didn't plan for that at some point?
Yeah, that really makes no sense.
No. I get you might know the first 13,
Mm-hmm.
but at some point you learn you get the extra 9. So that's
Right.
stupid that nobody thought to make it all consistent.
Yeah, they need some better writers on this show.
Fire all the writers. The good thing is the show is over, so I just wonder what those writers are working on now that they're screwing up.
They probably didn't go too far.
What do you think, Cynthia, about the writers?
Yeah, there's a lot of plot holes that they forget.
Yeah.
Many. Okay, like the last one where in Mr. Peterson's class, I was annoyed because remember Mr. Peterson in episode 7, was it?
Somewhere around
Something
there.
like that. When they had to do that study hall.
Oh, yeah.
And the whole group was in it,
Yes.
but Jack. And now all of a sudden it's just Jack and Pacey in Mr. Peterson's class.
Yeah, now he's in the class all of a
I
sudden.
was like, what kind of consistency is this?
Did he switch halfway through the school year to that class? I don't know.
It was just weird. And then what was the other consistency that you brought up that you said was worse than that one?
Well, that in the election episode, we learned that Jack wasn't a part of their class because he wasn't there at the assembly for class president.
Oh.
And now all of a sudden, he's in the same English class with Pacey.
Yeah, but I said they're twins, so.
Oh, Pacey and
No,
Andy and
Jack.
Jack. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yes. Okay, here's the thing. Did you go to every pep assembly?
Not if I wasn't at school.
Okay, well, I know people that just skipped.
Did they do just leave
Yes.
school?
Yes.
How'd they get away with that?
Because it was at the end of the day.
Well, your teachers made you go.
Our teachers didn't care less. in high school.
They would have noticed me leave that
Okay,
gymnasium.
No, they would have noticed you leave.
Well, yeah, because I have a scooter. But
No, here was the thing: was the teachers I think were already in the gym, and everyone was just sort of roaming the halls.
so they just kind of snuck out.
Yeah, I know someone that did.
But I like the.
I know. I love the pep
Yeah.
assemblies. Those are the best. But I'm just telling you,
I
some
don't know.
people didn't, and they ditched.
I was kind of a good kid, so I didn't really.
Skip.
No, I didn't.
I didn't either. Plus, I love the pep assemblies.
They were fun.
But I'm just saying that maybe it was like that. The election was like that,
Yeah.
where they really weren't monitored because Abby was saying all the crap she wanted to say. So
Oh, God.
obviously they weren't monitored right.
No.
But anyway, it must have been like that where you could have snuck out and maybe Jack just decided not to go. That's what I'm getting. Because they never say he's in a different grade.
Yeah, I feel like they're twins.
Me too. What do you think, Cynthia?
I don't know. It's so hard to tell for me.
Okay. Well, I wonder if you'll ever know, given that there's no consistency in this show.
Probably not.
Last minute. Oh, we're going to just put them together. Right? Okay. Nice show.
And then for the first time, we see Mitch cooking for Dawson's birthday.
Well, apparently he does it every birthday.
Mm-hmm.
I was excited to see
Of
Mitch.
course you were, because he's your dad crush.
Hot dad Mitch. Ooh.
I bet you wanted him to be shirtless cooking.
Oh, I would have loved that. Oh my God, his muscles. Mitch is hot. He's a hot dad. He's a DILF, okay?
Oh my God.
What do you think?
Cynthia, what do you think?
Oh, I was going to ask about Gil giving Dawson a car for his birthday.
I think she's trying too hard. She's trying to be the favorite parent.
She
She
is.
knows Mitch can't afford a car, so she's like, I'll buy a car and Dawson will love me more than you.
Yeah, she should have discussed it
Let's
with
see here.
Mitch.
A car or breakfast?
Dawson's, of course, going to like the car more.
Mhm.
Yeah, so, because then he can take Joey anywhere. So I think she's just she's always trying to be the good one. Oh,
One up her.
yeah, like when she was like watching movies with Dawson, it was like, oh, what do you need, honey? I'll be there for you. Even though
She never was before.
all season 1, she wasn't there. I have a question though. Does she work anymore? Ever since
It
they
doesn't
separated,
seem like it.
she has not really went to work or said she was coming home. Think about it. She's always home when he's coming home from school.
Yeah, now she's home a lot.
And she's there when he leaves. So does she go to work?
Well, the last time we saw was that when she had the girls over at the house for that interview about teen girls.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but we never see her actually go. It's not
Yeah.
like it's
Not like it was in season 1.
no, but
Mhm.
it's not like he comes home and says, "Oh, my mom is out working."
Yeah, yeah, she doesn't even talk about work anymore.
No, so that's kind of odd. That what she works for 5 hours? Okay. And again, why is she going on to Mitch about not being able to pay for the house payment and blah blah? They've had that house how long?
They
And
should
she's-
have it paid off, I
and
feel
she's
like.
she's now complaining about not having the house, like not being able to pay for it. This doesn't make sense either, because how long has he not had a job?
Mm-hmm.
Seems like forever.
Yeah, so now you're gonna complain, "Oh, I need help." It's like, but you have been doing the whole financial thing on your own. So what's the difference? Jaycee, try to make that make sense.
I can't because it doesn't.
Cynthia?
No, I can't.
No, it's stupid. It doesn't make. It's one thing if he had lost his job,
Mm-hmm.
but
He never had a job.
exactly, you can't. And he moved out because remember they're separated.
How does he afford to live by himself not having a job?
Oh, maybe his savings, maybe his dad's money. I don't know.
Oh, okay. Then yeah. That's
But-
the only logical
But
explanation.
I'm just saying that like now she wants him to contribute when they're separated. how do you know he ain't gonna get that divorce and then he's gonna then get a job? I'm just saying now you want him to contribute when you're separated.
Well, they're still technically married,
But
though,
they're
and
getting-
Dawson lives
But
there.
didn't Mitch file for divorce?
I don't know if he actually filed or
But
he
didn't
just went to the lawyer.
No, because didn't he send the paperwork when Dawson was going to the dance or something and he found the paperwork for the divorce?
Yeah, I think it might have been after the dance or something, but
Yeah, but it was somewhere there and Dawson found the paperwork and then got all sad.
Oh, yeah, because he was excited. He's seen them together, but they were still going through with. Yeah,
So
you're right.
clearly, Mitch is a little further than getting back together.
yeah, we just don't know if Gail signed the papers yet.
Yeah. Well, and then she was so annoying when she also then said like about how she has all of the control or whatever, but them staying together. I'm like, you had that choice when you made your choice to sleep with somebody else.
Yeah.
On numerous occasions.
She keeps making it sound like it's Mitch's fault, and it's not.
Well, yeah, she acts like it's his fault, and then it's also his fault that, they're not together and that he moved out. No, it's your fault.
Yeah.
When are you going to get it through your head? She must have.
Never.
I'm sorry, but she must have a little brain like Dawson. That's where Dawson gets it from. That must be where Dawson gets his brain from because she's not smart either.
No.
Mitch is. He's the good guy. Somehow he ended up with those two. Boy, you better run far away from Gail and Dawson. That's all I got to say. Coming to realize this, Mitch, you're better off running away.
He's going to be running closer, though, because he's going to be subbing at the high school.
I know. Well, she didn't have any response to that when he brought that up.
That was a good idea for him to become a substitute.
Yeah. How's Dawson going to feel, though? Oh, Dad's going to sub at my school.
Screw what Dawson feels. I think it's a good idea. I would love to have Mitch as my teacher.
Oh, my God. And I bet you'd want him shirtless.
Yeah, or something tight.
That's all he wears is tight shirts.
Back in middle school, I remember we had this teacher. He was a student teacher, but I thought he was so hot. I think he was in like 7th grade.
I know who you're talking about.
Our social studies.
He had blonde hair.
Yeah.
Didn't he have like highlights?
Yeah.
Yes, I know
remember
who
his
you're
name.
talking.
It was something related to being cold.
What?
Mister.
Oh, yes. Wait, isn't it Cynthia's nickname? I'm just kidding.
It rhymes, kind of.
Look at her face.
I'm just trying to remember. The name already popped in my head, but I can't remember the face.
Oh my God, he was tall with
He kind of had a
blonde hair.
Bieber haircut.
Was this history now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Social studies.
I only have one memory of him.
What?
Yeah, when the projector thing
Did it
on the
fall?
board, fell on him.
It fell on him.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Jaycee would have been like, "Oh, do you need help? I'll
Yeah.
help pick it up."
Do you need CPR?
Oh my God.
He was so hot, in my opinion.
Oh my God. Did he wear tight clothes for you?
Could have been tighter, but he had a nice butt.
Oh my God. You were how old?
Shoot, I was like 11.
Okay, so here you go. You are relating to Pacey, remember? Pacey goes after old women. You go after old men.
Yeah, I guess I do.
Now we know who's the Pacey in the group. You guys all thought it was me, but it's really Jaycee. And by the way, I have really no memories of that guy.
Oh, I just remember he was hot.
No, I don't have any, you have the memory of it falling on him, but
Mhm.
I don't have any memories of him.
I just remember seeing him and being like, oh, and but no specific memories.
I know there were, girls, all over him.
Always.
But I was not one of them. I was just like,
That would be weird for a grown man having those middle school girls just
11, 12-year-olds. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's disgusting. Oh, looking back, that is disgusting.
Yeah.
You all could have got him fired and never been a teacher again. Look at that.
And especially with how today is.
Yes. If it
Yeah.
happened today, he'd be on social media. Like, they would be posting in class his picture.
Yeah, he would have to be very careful.
Yeah, but with our group, he had to be careful.
Yeah, this episode, Abby really was annoying me when it came to Jack.
Oh, yeah, she was.
Oh my god.
Did
her
you just want to
friends.
slap her?
Mm-hmm.
I was so annoyed because like she's just trying to act cool in front of her girlfriends because the gay guy, I know him.
Mm-hmm.
Girl, you didn't even like him. You were never nice to him.
Yeah, now she's acting like he's all hot and everything.
Yeah, because it's the cool thing for her to do, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but did she have any interaction with him
No.
in season 2?
Besides being to him, yeah. No, she was just rude to him and his sister the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
And then what I did not understand, why was she invited to Dawson's party?
She wasn't. They crashed.
Oh, they crashed it. Okay, that's the part I missed. Because I'm watching it and I'm like, why the heck is Abby invited?
Mm-hmm.
They're not even friends with her. She's mean to them.
So what did you guys think, though, of her bringing those 2 girls? Like, all of a sudden, she just found 2 new friends.
Yeah. Before she only had Jen, and now all of a sudden she has 2 girls like this.
They seem to be worshiping her slightly, and she likes that.
Mm-hmm.
I know. It was just weird. I'm like, where did she find these 2 girls from?
Yeah, and we've never seen them before, but they
Because-
go to their school.
Because remember, the
I know.
whole school hates her.
Yeah.
So how would 2 random girls it's not even like it was the beginning of the school year where it's like 2 freshmen. It's at the end of the school
right,
year
don't they know about her and how she
already?
is?
And that's why they haven't went to her yet because
Yeah.
that's Abby. It was just, I'm like, okay, I could see if you made this like the beginning of season 3
Right.
because it's a new school year, but we're at the end of the school year.
Who makes friends at the very end? I don't know.
I did,
typically
but I did for you too.
Yeah, but
Yeah, I was going to say that.
But I knew who you guys were since
Right.
3rd grade.
Mm-hmm.
You guys weren't new to me.
exactly.
Plus, we had classes together,
Yeah.
so it wasn't like that. But these 2 just seem like they don't even know Abby.
They don't. They don't seem to know much about any of the characters really, except they've
No.
heard about Jack.
Well, of course, everyone has
Yeah.
heard about Jack. Wouldn't that be so embarrassing? Like the whole school just knows?
I think so.
Mm-hmm.
And especially the 90s, okay? Because this didn't come out.
Nobody's really out then.
No. And the fact that he had to, he should never have wrote
That
a poem.
teacher forced him.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that teacher was a butthead. That's not what I wanted to say, but that's what I'll say.
Cynthia liked the teacher.
Oh, no. I was
No,
going
I
to say, yeah,
didn't.
right. No way.
Looking at me like that. I love picking on you.
Mm-hmm.
It's part of.
Wait,
Part of
isn't
the
the
charm.
teacher the guidance counselor too?
No, it's
No.
different.
Okay.
It might be his twin
They
brother.
look similar. Old white guys. They all look the same. I'm just kidding. No.
No, you're not.
They do look the same though, those two.
I didn't pay
They have a
attention.
similar style.
Yeah, they're mean.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They
but
have
the
the glasses,
mean old
too.
tone.
guidance counselor actually stuck up for Pacey.
Yeah,
did,
because he
didn't
he told the teacher, "You're not so innocent. Like, don't be trying to put this all on
Yeah.
him." Yeah.
And then I found it creepy with Jen and Ty and their gazes at each other, like to feel them looking at each other.
I don't like Ty.
Neither do I. I just
like
thought that
the
was
name-
creepy.
I like the name Ty. I just don't like him.
Yeah,
Mm.
he is weird. He is creepy. I don't know.
I'm sorry, but I think ties are supposed to be like sexy, and he's
Yeah,
just
he's
not. And no, it's not because he's religious. He's driving me nuts, though.
Ah, he's so annoying. He acts like he's better than
Everyone, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, because, he has God on his side.
I go to church, so I'm greater than you, Jen.
Just because you go to church does not mean you're going to heaven. I am
No.
sorry to tell you.
I've seen some of the worst people go to church and think just 'cause they go.
I went to church with a lot of people
Yeah.
that think that that's going to save them. And guess what? It's not.
I used to go to this church, and I would go to some of the activities outside of church, and the congregation would just be talking crap about the ones that weren't there, along with the pastor. And I'm like, I don't like this. That's not cool.
Mm-hmm.
You guys are supposed to be uplifting each other, but you're just talking down upon each other. I hated it.
Mm-hmm. Well, and then why does, I grew up religious till I was in like third, fourth grade.
Yeah.
Well, I still went in third grade. I went to Bible study, but it was like maybe fourth grade. But then I quit. But it was boring. And anyway, I wasn't raised to judge others. And if you believe something that I don't believe, I'm not going to force it down your throat.
Right.
So why is Ty forcing it down Jen's throat that she has to believe everything he believes?
He probably has
And
really strict parents.
And if she doesn't believe it, then she's wrong.
Yeah.
Like, I don't believe that. I believe that, it's up to you to make your own choices and whatever your beliefs are. Just because I don't have the same belief as you doesn't mean we're not all going to go to heaven and we're not all good people.
That really bothers me about Ty's character. I just, he's kind of condescending towards people.
But, I do know. Okay, I'm not saying he's in a cult, because I don't think he is.
Right.
But I do know people who are in cults, okay? Their religion, I'm doing air quotes.
Yep.
What they think is a religion and what I think is a cult.
Right.
Because it's a cult. They're brainwashing.
Yeah.
They're telling them if you don't believe what we tell you to believe, then you're out. Mm-hmm. And you're against us and you're like Satan. Right. I was never believed that way.
Yeah.
So that's a cult to me. If they make
absolutely.
If they make you believe every single thing, that's a cult. And you can't question anything, then that's a cult. Yeah. And I'm sorry, but I know people who are in that, and I just want to shake them. Mm-hmm. I'm like,
it's like, wake up.
Yes. I'm like, why would you be dumb enough to go through with this and get out? Like, can't you think don't you have a brain? Can't you think for yourself?
Yeah, that's something I'll never comprehend.
Well, but also, like, because I have these close people, it's like, I know it's obviously probably not them speaking. Right. But also, they are very dictatorship. They tell us we are wrong if we don't believe what they want. And I'm like, I'm sorry, but in my whole life, I have never once told you that you're wrong. Right. Even though I've wanted to. Trust me, I have wanted to. I have told everyone else that you're wrong. Yeah. But I've never told you. Probably because I'm so afraid that I'm going to like get kidnapped and tortured and then put in this cult. But and I'll never get out. But if I'm ever go missing, it's probably because I'm
look there.
Look. That's the first place you should look. But like, I always want to tell them, like, you're in a cult. Like, I don't believe what you believe.
But if you were to say that, what do you think they would say?
They'd get mad.
They'd probably freak out on you.
Well, I think I would want to start with people who aren't close to me.
Yeah.
Who I don't know. But the problem is, I always get those people who are men. Yes. And I don't want to talk to men. No. Those would really kidnap me. Oh, yeah. Like, I want to talk to women, maybe, like, girls our age. Like, hey, you need to get out of this.
Yes.
But, yes. So, I don't think Ty's in a cult. But I don't like that he is telling Jen she's wrong if she doesn't believe.
His strong beliefs that you must think this way.
Yeah, I don't agree with that. I think it's so wrong, and in a church, you should not put that on people.
You shouldn't force it.
No, because again, I grew up and I believed whatever I wanted to believe, and you know what? Nobody told me I was wrong.
Right.
And that's the way that it should be.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I have
I mean,
to
that's
say.
why we live in America, right?
And that's why even Grams said it that one episode when she was going against
I
Ty.
couldn't believe that Graham stuck up for
Jack.
John.
Well, and Jack, because they were talking about
Yeah.
Jack.
Mhm.
Over the religion aspect of it. I was like,
yeah.
whoa.
Well, yeah, because Grams is like, just because I don't believe it doesn't mean it's not wrong. And
Right.
he's the one that will have to answer to God, not me.
Exactly.
Like, I have to answer to him in my own way, and so will Jack, and so will
I
everyone.
was so proud of her for saying that. It made me happy. I was like, go Grams.
So, you have any religion stories?
Nope, never really went to church. Only a couple times with some friends, like back a decade ago now almost. And that was it.
I want to know a question. Like, why is Ty not in a religious school? Like, he's so into it.
Maybe they don't have any around that area. You never know. This is the 90s. I don't know. That's a good question.
Because
though.
here's the thing. I did when I was little.
Mhm.
So the fact that, and I can tell you, coming out of it and going to a public school, it was like, oh my, like your eyes are wide open.
Yeah.
Like, what is this
That
world?
would be weird.
And, you know, because all of a sudden we didn't have a dress code. It was like, who are these people? What are they talking about? I mean, it was definitely weird.
Yeah.
And so it's like for Ty to actually have his eyes open, it's like, that's what you need, though. Like, I wasn't judging you guys. I was just like, wow, what are you guys up to? Like, yeah, because I'm not used to this.
Yeah.
I'm used to everyone, like, being obedient.
Yeah.
Like, and not in a bad way. It was just everybody listened because we just all were good kids. But
Yeah.
I'm just saying, going from a religious school to, you know, a public school
change.
was definitely a big change. So why isn't Ty in one?
He's not shocked by it at all.
No, but it's just weird. Like, why isn't he?
Maybe his parents can't afford it if they gotta pay. I don't know.
Yeah,
There
that's
could
true.
be some that, but yeah, it seems like he would be with how
How
religious
and
he
how
is.
judgmental he is.
Oh my goodness, yeah.
That's what was driving me crazy.
The
Was
judginess.
well, and okay, you knew this last episode that Jen
Isn't
didn't believe that,
Right.
and obviously isn't a virgin.
But he keeps pushing to be with John.
But why? She's not a virgin. I'm sure he knows that.
Yeah.
So why is he with her?
Shouldn't he be judging her for that?
Yes. He shouldn't be. Okay, here's the thing. He shouldn't be with her. I'm sorry, but going to church, yeah, you shouldn't be with someone who.
And he wants to save himself. And like Jen's trying to force him to do something.
Well, obviously, did you see the car?
Well,
They
I
were
did.
getting
I
hot
did.
and heavy.
But don't tell me it wasn't two-sided. It was all him too. It
Okay,
wasn't
but
just
Jen was though like getting a little too much because when he would try to stop all their kisses, and she's like, "Thank you, why are you trying to stop it?" Blah, blah, blah. Like, but doing the whole girl thing, and it's like, guys,
I don't know. He just assumed it was going.
okay, but
to be
you
more.
okay, you know that there are girls out there
Yeah.
that do that.
There's guys that do it too.
I know, but I'm just saying, like,
Well, you can't make out and enjoy making out without making it go further.
Mm-hmm.
okay, Jen was gonna go further with Vincent, so
Yeah, but I don't think she was about to with Ty.
okay.
I don't think so either.
I think she was
It's only
because
because it's only because he stopped her.
No, I think she was just trying to make out, and he took it otherwise.
And also, who makes out in their ex-boyfriend's new car?
I did think that was kind of odd that
Mm-hmm.
that's the place they chose.
And then they reenacted the Titanic part.
Yeah, the Titanic scene
Mm-hmm.
or the fog on the window.
But yes, I was like, really? In Dawson's new car?
Mm-hmm. Of all places.
Okay,
They're
Jen.
just breaking it in for him.
Oh my God. What, for Dawson and Joey?
Yeah,
Oh my God.
making sure it's comfortable to
Ew.
make out in.
Okay, so I know you guys have something to say about this. Pacey in the cop car driving Dawson and Andie. And Andie is in the back seat. I
Yeah.
know you two have something to say about the cop car.
I was just kind of thinking, well, maybe they let him use it this time because it's Dawson's birthday.
You really?
But when Andy tells him to turn on the lights and stuff, I'm like, oh no, that's just going to draw attention. He's really going to get in trouble if he does that.
You don't think there's insurance that the dad has to have for only himself? Not for his son and his friends?
Yeah, it probably wouldn't cover that.
No, it wouldn't cover. Oh my God.
I thought it was funny how Andy was just having a good time in the backseat.
It was nice to see her let loose.
She said, I always wanted to ride in the backseat of a cop car. Oh my God, Andy.
And then when she scared Pacey and she said, stop the car. And he's like,
What did I hit?
Yeah.
Nothing.
She's like, I just saw a cool place back there. Make a U-turn.
I'm like, how big is Cape Side? That she hasn't seen this whole place before.
I don't know. She's been there for 16 episodes.
But it was nice seeing her let loose, taking the doctor's orders.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so they go to the club to let loose, and that's when Dawson and Andie get rum and cokes. And then Andy asked Dawson if he ever drank before, and he said no, but didn't he in some episodes ago at one point?
I don't remember Dawson drinking.
Because he was at that bar with Billy, so I feel like he did at least once.
But do you really think he would order a drink?
No.
I think he would be too,
Chicken.
yeah.
Well, what did he order when he went with Ty and Jen?
I think a Coke.
But didn't Joey want something stronger?
Oh, yeah, so he did. So apparently that was his second time at the
Because
club, at
that's
least.
where he learned it from, was from Ty and Jen getting that. So then he ordered it for the two of them.
Yeah, so
Bars never drank much.
Well, obviously not. But because he's supposed to be the good boy. So how did you like how Pacey was the good one?
It was kind of a nice change of pace to see him being the good guy. Or the responsible guy, I should say. He usually is the good guy, but being the responsible one.
Is Dawson usually the opposite of Pacey?
Yeah.
Because you just said that Pacey is usually the good guy.
Yeah.
So that means Dawson's not.
Dawson's not bad, but he's not as good as Pacey. But I wrote Pacey driving bummer Dawson around. Dawson was a bummer until they got to the bar.
Well, until he could drink.
Yeah.
That was the thing. Dawson apparently just needed alcohol. I don't agree with it, but it's what Dawson wanted.
I really loved the club scene though when
when they got up and started
when
singing.
they got on stage.
It was the best.
That was my favorite part of the whole episode.
Yeah.
I got the blues.
They did so good. I really enjoyed them singing.
Yeah, I was surprised that they were
I did.
singing like that, and then Andy basically saying all her family issues on stage.
Well, Dawson, right away, Dawson's like, my girlfriend, whatever, dumped me for a gay guy. And then
I wrote that down.
My brother is the gay guy.
And then, then Andy's like, my brother is the gay guy. I'm like, what in the...
That's when I'm like, oh, y'all are definitely getting caught for being underage because you put your whole name out there. My name is Dawson Leary.
And I'm what? But then Pacey's just sitting there going, like, shaking his head. Like,
yeah, embarrassed.
How am I going to get these two out of here without getting caught?
Yeah, he's the one that's going to deal with all the problems.
And at the beginning of that scene, I think, Pacey, remember he said, like, how many rum and cokes are you guys going to order? Remember?
Oh, he didn't even know they were drinking the rum and coke. He just thought they were drinking cokes.
Was that what it was? Because I was confused.
Said, how many cokes are you guys going to
drink?
Yeah, he thought they were just drinking regular
But
coke.
then he wanted a sip of Andy's, so then he was like, you guys having rum?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, Pacey, can't you see there's a difference between the two of them?
How they acting, yeah.
And then the waitress.
Andy was excited in the car, but Dawson changed his attitude.
Big time.
Yeah.
And then the waitress came over, and that's when she's like, "We got to see your IDs." After she just gave them all those.
Yeah, and then
Drinks.
Andy's like, "Well, you should have asked for like
Five drinks ago.
Yeah, kind of late now, lady.
I'm like,
And
and then
then-
Pacey's like, "Shut up, shut up."
Yeah, because she's like, "We're 16. My boyfriend's dad's a cop, and all
And he's
that."
like,
She said too much.
Yeah, you're gonna lose your liquor license.
Oh.
no, and then Pacey's like, "Dawson, get up." And Dawson's like, "I'm just saying." He's just sitting there, and he's like, "No, get up, let's go."
Oh, that I was like, oh, it's gonna be a disaster at the party.
So, what did you think though of the cute scene between Joey and Pacey at the beginning when they were talking about the party? And
Like-
then Pacey asked her how she's doing.
Mm.
I know you two missed that part.
No, I mean,
I don't miss Pacey and Joey's scenes. I'm like you too.
It was nice that he asked her how she was, but at the same time, I'm like,
What?
it's not really something that, like, yeah, her boyfriend was gay, but it's not really something that affects her too much because she was seeming not to like Jack as much as she was in the beginning anyway. So it's not really about Joey.
I know, but he saw her face, and so he asked her.
Yeah. They're trying to make it more about Joey, and it's not about Joey.
You didn't. Okay, I'm just saying you didn't think it was a cute scene between the two of them. Forget
Not really. You just want to make it cute because it's Pacey.
and Joey.
I don't even. Okay, I'm not a big fan of Joey, to be honest.
Oh,
So no, I don't think it's cute.
Oh, so they're not your end game.
I just don't like Joey.
Okay, but who do you want Pacey with?
I like Pacey with Andie right now, but I know that's not what happens.
All right, Jaycee.
I thought it was funny how Dawson walked into his party and yelled surprise, and so nobody surprised him.
Because the idiot knew it
He
was his
surprised
party.
them.
Mm-hmm.
No, and then Joey's like, "What in the heck happened?"
He's like, surprise, I'm drunk.
Mm-hmm. And then Andie and Dawson get on the table and start dancing, so Joey and Pacey have to get them down.
I thought that was kind of funny.
Of course you did. What did you think when Abby went upstairs with Jack to Dawson's bedroom? Because again, there's no other bedroom in the house.
Why are they letting the kids roam the house like that? First of all,
Well, yeah, I mean, everybody's everywhere in the house.
there was already an issue before when
The girls did it.
exactly. So why are all these kids roaming the house? I'm like,
Okay, and the other thing is like, Joey threw the party, but Dawson doesn't have any friends but them.
yeah.
So who are all these people?
They just invite the whole school?
Maybe.
He's not popular.
Yeah, I think they just invited random people.
Okay, but who would go to Dawson's birthday? They don't even like
They
or know him.
bribed them.
And they probably just wanted a party.
That's true.
Lord, I'm just like, but Dawson's not popular. He's a dweeb,
Yeah,
so.
I think Cynthia's right, though. They just, oh, it's a party, let's go.
And then they probably brought their own alcohol.
Yep.
Mhm.
Even though his parents are both there.
They don't care.
Yeah.
Well, the kids don't care.
I didn't even think of them.
So, what did you guys think when they went upstairs, Abby and Jack?
I kind of knew where it was leading, and I just
'Cause
did
she wouldn't
not
stop?
like it. Yeah, you know,
Mhm.
she kept throwing herself at him, talking about, I think everyone's a little bi. And,
Mm-hmm.
like, you just knew where she was going with it, and it's like, come on now, Abby.
Well, and he's still trying to figure himself out.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
she just wants to be the center of attention and everything.
Yeah, so then when they went back downstairs and he told her friends that he's not so gay anymore, and then Jack tells him that he's more gay now than ever.
Yeah. But only because Dawson and Joey walked in
Yep.
and broke it up.
I felt bad for Joey to see that.
Why no? It's like, wait a minute, are you gay because we're
Yeah.
done, but now you're with Abby
That
of all,
would be
of
hurtful
all people.
from Joey's point of view, walking in like, whoa, you just broke up with
Well,
me.
and then of all
'cause-
people, the person you hate the most.
Right. And then I mean, Abby said so many hateful things about Andie and Andie's mom, Jack's mom.
Yeah.
And then you're going to go and kiss that girl?
Well, Joey even says it to him.
Yeah. Doesn't make sense. I don't like it.
No, again, bad writing.
Yeah.
And then Dawson, when he finally lets, his mouth run and goes on about everybody.
Oh,
I kind of
okay.
love that part. Brittany?
Oh, no,
Brittany?
no.
What part did you like?
What parts did I like?
Okay, he finally called his mom out.
Okay, yeah, but then he called his dad out.
Yeah, but I know you liked when he called his mom out.
Yes, but then the moron went on, a new name for him.
The mom.
Then he went on to then call his dad out.
Yeah.
Called
Pacey.
Okay, yes. And Pacey, the whole he said that Pacey he said that Pacey makes me feel good about my life because his is supposed to be worse. Are you kidding me?
Horrible.
Yeah.
What kind of friend says that?
You don't do that. That's not cool.
I was so upset. I'm like, and this is why you like him? This is your boy.
I didn't say that's my boy.
Okay. Cynthia, this is your
No.
boy.
She's mine.
No.
She just said Mitch is her. Oh my gosh.
I like me some Mitch.
And then he goes on about Jen and Joey.
Yeah. Thought he was going to be nice to Joey, and then he just ends up embarrassing her.
And then of course, Jack. But it's like, but the whole Pacey thing, he is supposed to be your best friend.
He's just a straight douche to Pacey.
Yes. This is why I hate Dawson so much.
And then when he forced himself on Joey, so she pushed him into the cake.
Oh,
Now
I laughed.
that was a great moment.
I laughed. He kind of deserved it.
Yeah.
Kind of. He deserved worse than that.
Well,
I feel like everyone should have lined up and slapped him.
Well, then he gets his karma when he's in the bathroom sick with Andie.
Okay, my thing with that is we've talked about it before. Their house looks huge. Don't they have another bathroom? Why is he throwing up in the sink and she's throwing up in the toilet? Couldn't they both be throwing up in separate bathrooms in a toilet?
It's probably the closest one to him at the time, probably.
That's true. But I just thought it was funny. They're both in the same bathroom throwing up in that big house.
Yeah.
Well, again, I mean, they don't have another room for everyone to make out in. It's only Dawson's room.
It's always Dawson's room.
Mhm.
Like during parties, Dawson should lock his room.
Yeah.
But at one of the parts in the show, Pacey does tell Dawson, you need to stop looking to the movies for answers to all life's questions. And I totally agree because that's all Dawson does.
Yeah, he lives in a fantasy make-believe world.
Yeah, I did not like that. Well, I mean, I agreed with him, but, I'm like, Dawson, I mean, I've been saying it from the start. You got to stop getting out of those movies.
Yeah, he's got to grow up a bit.
And learn what real life is. It's not a fantasy, a fairy tale movie.
Yeah, not all rainbows and butterflies, buddy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, though, when Abby tells Jack that he's a total babe.
Yeah.
And then he goes, I would take that as a compliment if it wasn't coming from Satan.
Yes.
It's like, I love you, Jack.
Mm-hmm.
But why'd he kiss her?
She was saying all these nice things, I guess. I don't know. Ask the writers.
Yeah,
I didn't write this
She
show.
said a nice thing one time.
Jack said to Joey, because that's what she said to, like, why her?
Yeah.
He said that Abby made him feel like everybody else and not so different.
Okay.
Yeah, because the whole group is like,
I can
oh, how are you
understand that.
doing? Like, everyone's like
Yeah.
all wondering how Jack is doing, but Abby doesn't. She's just like, you're a
Treats him
regular.
normal.
Yeah, you're a regular person on the street.
Right. I can understand that a little more.
Yeah,
now.
but I can't. I could see if it was like one of her friends
Yeah.
that he doesn't know. But Abby, who has done horrible and said horrible things.
Especially embarrass his sister in front of the whole school.
Yeah. And remember, that was also the episode that Jack was like, I don't want to talk to Joey, even though Joey was trying to come,
Yeah.
just trying to like be there for him. But he's, no, I need to go find Andie.
Right.
And it's like,
And now you're going to just like change your feelings on this girl?
yeah, it's like, no. But I would feel the same way Joey feels. I'm like, I hate this girl. and that's who you're gonna sleep with. And then then he's like, well, it was never gonna go that far. Whatever, Jack.
How did she know? I mean,
no, he's the one that said it, that it wouldn't go
oh
far.
yeah, well, it probably would have if
Oh,
no
I'm
one
sure.
walked in.
Yeah, if Joey didn't walk in and have that look on her face,
It would have kept going.
yes, because Abby was saying all the right things.
Yep.
I told you, girls have that power.
Yeah, sometimes.
Yeah, but Jack did tell Joey that he knew the second he kissed Abby that he was gay.
Okay, but then why did he still?
Maybe he didn't want to like hurt.
He's
her
probably
feelings.
still-
Oh my! Okay, Abby is the person you would want to hurt her feelings.
Not Jack.
What she has done to him and his family.
But he just said she made him feel good.
And he's probably still in denial, trying to accept everything.
True.
Well, yeah, I think he's in denial, but it just was really weird.
It was. I agree.
Do you think Abby had some kind of like bet going on? I can sleep with the gay guy.
Yeah, well, she was trying to impress her friends at the end
Oh, yeah.
on the stairs. So
But there could have been some kind of bet Abby had going on too, where, because, obviously he's not going to sleep with you, but she's like, I can get him to sleep with me. Watch this.
Mm-hmm.
That was kind of like my first thought. Was
Yeah.
like, yeah.
Trying to show off for those other girls.
Yeah, who, we don't even, they're just random.
Mhm.
I
Again.
don't think we know their names.
And then Jen got home after the party to find Ty right there waiting for her.
Yeah, and then he was like saying it was over, and she's like, yeah, I knew that when
Mhm.
like you left.
I hate Ty.
Yeah.
He's so annoying.
Well, it's like, I get your beliefs, but, respect mine. Sort of thing.
Right. She respects his. He should respect hers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, Grams doesn't like that Jen doesn't agree with her, but she lets her be.
Yeah.
And that's what if Ty wanted to be with Jen, he should have just
He
shut
could
his
change
mouth.
his way of thinking for sure.
Yeah. But see, Ty, since he's so into it, he needs to be with someone who is just like him,
Yes.
with all the same beliefs.
Yeah, otherwise I don't think it could ever work for him.
No, because eventually Jen will want to sleep with him,
Mhm.
and he won't.
Nope.
Not until they're married. So, no, that just wouldn't work.
And Jen said that she wanted something pure, not sexual, with him, but he ruined that, and that she says that anyone that can make her feel that way doesn't deserve a maybe. When he was
I
trying to
like
get back
that
with her.
she puts those boundaries out there and like draws the line. And
Oh, really? She didn't draw the line with Chris or Vincent or anyone else.
that's she's changing her ways now, and that's fine.
Yeah, but remember what Dawson said at the beginning? Jen's moving.
Not
She's
moving forward, but at
yeah,
least she's moving.
She's not necessarily moving forward, but at least she's moving. I'm like, Dawson.
He's so rude.
Yes. And that's also his ex-girlfriend.
Yeah, so he said that both sober and drunk.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
there you go. You can't blame it on him being drunk, even if you tried, because he said it sober when he was pouting.
Yeah. Well, I didn't try to blame that part on him being drunk.
No, but I figured you might. If you were trying to stick up for Dawson, I figured you might.
I did not even stick up for Dawson on this episode.
No, but I honestly thought you might. I was getting a little worried.
Nah, not this time.
And then the last scene with Joey and Dawson, he apologizes for everything, and she forgives him and tells him everyone will forgive him because he mainly told the truth anyway.
Yeah, except that was really mean about Pacey.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I told you he wants Pacey below him. He hates Pacey being the better guy and being above him. He doesn't like anyone, especially Pacey,
Yeah.
being above him. I told
I don't
you
get it.
that's what kind of person Dawson is. He should be.
Probably because his mom raised him to be that way, because she's kind of like that.
But he should be wanting his best friend to be the best version of himself, not.
He's selfish.
I know. I keep telling you that. You don't understand.
Yes, I do.
Well, then stop sticking up for him.
I'm gonna, though. I'm not gonna throw him under the bus. He's not that bad.
Okay, well, he did talk about your boyfriend, Midge.
Yeah?
You know what?
I ain't that mad about it.
Okay, that's because telling his dad to go get a job and saying Pacey's life needs to go back to being basically worthless, I mean, is a little different, okay?
Wow. No.
You are so bad. See, you are Dawson. Dang.
No. I'm Dawson?
Yes, how you're acting right now.
No.
Yes,
Rude.
yes, because you just said you don't feel bad or anything.
I mean, they shouldn't be so sensitive. I don't know.
They shouldn't be sensitive. Why does he have a right to be able to say that?
It's his birthday and he's sad. He doesn't have a right. I'm just telling you why.
Okay, but you know that usually when people are drunk, they say the truth. And so
I
clearly,
don't know. I've said a lot of things when I'm drunk that aren't true.
well, who knows? Maybe they are true. So we gotta listen to her.
I've said a lot of things, so I don't know.
Well, Joey said that they're like mostly true. So, but the point of the matter is how Dawson is just an evil person.
No, he's not evil.
Who says that about their so-called best friend who is bettering their life?
He's just jealous right now is all.
Well, he's about to become real jealous next season.
Well, we ain't talking about next season yet.
Yeah, well, I'm just saying, in this episode, okay, we're talking about episode. This episode, Dawson is horrible, Cynthia.
I'd say horrible, but not evil. Evil's
No.
a whole nother category.
No.
Abby is more evil.
Yes.
Nope. No.
Yeah, Abby's more
Dawson is more evil.
evil. No, I
He's
don't.
always trying to purposely mess things up.
Yeah,
She has
Abby
no
has
life.
the intent behind it. Dawson doesn't have the intent.
Oh, really?
That's what I think makes evil.
Dawson.
When you intentionally do that.
Dawson means it.
He's not doing it with intent to be mean.
He means it.
Do you know what I'm saying though, Cynthia?
Yeah.
He means it.
But there's a difference.
No.
You know, at least Cynthia understands the difference. It's okay.
That's because you two are siding with Dawson.
No, I
No.
think it's because we have a wider viewpoint, maybe,
Wow.
because we're not in
What?
love with Pacey. You're looking at, because he was so mean to Pacey, you hate him.
He said the worst thing to
see,
Pacey.
See, that's why you are so upset. It's because he said something about Pacey.
He said
If he
the
had
worst.
left-
No.
If he had left Pacey out of it, I don't think you would be dogging Dawson as bad as you are.
Yes, I would. 'Cause he
No,
said
let's be
something
real.
about-
Let's be honest here, Brittany. It's only because he threw Pacey under
You know
the
what?
bus.
He should have said something meaner to your boyfriend, Mitch.
See, now you're proving it. It's because he was saying stuff about Pacey. I know you love Pacey, and I really like Pacey too. But Dawson is not evil.
Yes, he is. Who says that? That means you're not friends with that person.
Somebody drunk and upset and having a rough time.
No.
Yeah.
What is he having a rough time about? He's making a movie, which I don't know how
He's
that's
a teenage
going.
boy. That's just a rough time on its own.
How would you know?
Because I was a teenage girl. I wasn't never a boy, but being a teenage girl is pretty rough.
That was my point. You weren't a teenage boy.
But being a teenager in general is rough.
I didn't feel the need to sucker into all that peer pressure you did that I didn't. Dawson.
Don't call me Dawson.
Oh, look, is it like a stinger?
No.
You don't like it?
I don't mind it.
Okay, Dawson. That's your new name. You are Dawson from here on
I'm
out.
going to call you Abby.
What are you gonna do when Abby's no longer on the screen? Who am I gonna be then?
You're still going to be Abby. Because people know about Abby.
What is it? Okay, who's Cynthia?
Cynthia is.
This ought to be good. Look at her. She's even thinking it too.
Let me think.
No.
You're like, oh,
I
who's
got-
she going to pick?
I kind of feel like Cynthia's Andie. She can see everybody's point of view.
No, she can't.
Yes, she
She's
can.
not saying Dawson's evil, so no.
Because she doesn't agree with that.
So she doesn't see everyone's point of view.
She sees how you feel about Dawson.
And I'm sorry, but Andie
Right?
would have my back because that's her boyfriend. So you know what? She would be on my side. So Cynthia cannot be Andie unless she's on my side.
She didn't say anything to Dawson when they were sick in the bathroom.
Because she's drunk. She doesn't even know what he said. But if she found out, she would be mad.
I
Wasn't
don't
everybody
think so.
listening to him, though?
Yeah.
Yes, but she was drunk. She didn't hear a word he said.
Well, he heard his own words later on. You know what he said?
Yeah.
Well, maybe he didn't drink as much as she did.
They drank the same amount.
But can you have alcohol if you're on meds?
It just heightens it makes. Oh, she was probably more drunk because she was on her meds.
So
Mhm.
she
It
may
makes
not,
you feel drunker.
So she may not remember as much because of it.
Probably.
So there you go. But Andie would be on my side, so Cynthia's not Andie.
No, Andie would see both sides.
You know what, Dawson? Zip it over there.
Andie would definitely see both sides. And Andie would sing the blues with me.
What are you trying to say?
I'm saying Andie's pretty cool. She sang the blues with Dawson.
What do
She
you
must not think. I mean, okay, anyway.
No, so Cynthia would sing the blues with you?
Yeah. Yeah.
What am I, a chopped liver?
No, but I don't think you'd sing the blues with me.
We play songs together, and me and
I'm
you
just
are the ones that
kidding.
will sing it. What are you talking about?
I'm talking out my butt right now.
Like what? That's why okay. That's why I'm not Abby. Okay, because here's the thing. Cynthia, don't you agree? I'm Pacey. She's Dawson.
No.
And because
I'm definitely not Dawson.
you are too. How does it make you feel? Does it hurt?
No.
Okay. Don't worry, Cynthia's also Dawson. So
We'll take turns being Dawson, I guess.
you know what? No. Cynthia's Mitch. She's your dad.
What? Brittany?
She's just being
Well,
silly
no.
now.
Because Mitch is the good guy of the show.
Okay.
And you're the good person of the group. So there you go.
I guess.
Oh my
Don't you
gosh.
agree though that she's Dawson?
Not really.
Thank you.
What, do you agree that I'm Abby?
No.
No, I don't even think you're Abby.
Okay, then who am I out of the group?
I don't know.
And then Dawson asked Joey why she broke up with him and went straight to Jack. And Joey said that because he wasn't you, it wasn't about looking for something better. It was about looking for someone who wasn't so close to her so she could tell where he ended and she began.
Dumb.
Yeah,
No,
it's kinda-
I saw where she was getting with
like-
that.
Yeah, because she just, all she's ever known was Dawson.
That's what she wanted.
Until
That's what
she realized she
thought
didn't.
wanted.
Yeah. Because she says that she feels like he practically invented her and that she needs to
That's
find out
disgusting.
if she's capable of being a whole person without him, a whole person alone.
I didn't
You like Joey. She's practically Dawson.
I don't like Joey
Yes,
with
you
Dawson.
do. No, I said you like Joey, and she's practically Dawson.
with Pacey.
But you
Okay.
like Joey.
With Pacey.
But you like Joey. You don't like Joey by yourself?
No.
And that's when Dawson said, like, do it quickly, okay, because I love you. And he fell asleep. And then she said she loves him too.
I'm eye rolling, so.
It was cute.
Yeah, that was sweet.
It was cute. 2 against 1. Think it was cute. Brittany just hates it because it's Dawson. Come on, this is Dawson's Creek. You can't hate the main character.
It should have been Joey's Creek, not Dawson's Creek.
Why do you like Joey so much?
I'm just saying she's in god dang every episode. It
So
should
is
have been
Dawson.
till we get to later episodes. She's in every episode, so it should have been Joey's
I'm
Creek.
just not a fan of Joey.
Wait, so there's episodes where he's not in it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
That's why it doesn't make sense to me that why would they call it Dawson's Creek and do that?
2 that I know of.
But anyway, we can't jump.
Well, Grey's
too far.
Anatomy is now without their main character
Yeah.
completely, so.
That's crazy.
Yeah, but they went 20 years before she left.
Mhm.
It wasn't like they just kicked the main character to the curb.
That's one I couldn't get into. I've tried a couple times.
You couldn't get into Grey's Anatomy.
No,
You're missing out.
maybe one day.
Cynthia, who's your favorite Grey's Anatomy couple?
Jackson and April.
I really thought you were going to say Derek and Meredith.
No.
No, I love April. I wish they would do a spin-off. I would totally watch that. I just want to watch the 2 of them the whole time.
Me too.
That's why whenever they had their little sequel movie things, I
Mhm.
loved it. Even if they were fighting, because it was just the 2 of them. That's all I cared to watch.
Mm-hmm.
And then they fired her, so then I got mad and stopped watching because it became boring. Is that the end of the episode?
Yep, that was it. So then what's your highs and lows?
So my high is Joey pushing Dawson into the cake.
No surprise.
My high is the blues.
And then my low is him saying mean things to every single person in the goddamn room. What's yours?
Jack and Abby making out.
Oh my god.
That was
Because-
mine too.
Yeah.
What?
For low, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
And then high would just be Andy just being loose and crazy. And then rating?
I gave this one an 8. I really enjoyed it.
7.
About an 8, yeah.
She always has to go above me.
Best and worst characters?
Yeah, Cynthia, what's your best and worst? And I'm waiting for this.
Well, my worst is Abby.
Mine too.
And then my best was Joey.
Mine too.
Hey, Joey.
But I put her as the best. I really I did like her this episode. I thought she was
The
pretty
whole
caring.
episode, you said how much you don't like Joey.
I don't like her character that much, but I did think
The
she
whole-
did good in this.
The whole episode, didn't she say how much she doesn't like Joey?
I don't like Joey much.
Then you
but-
pick her as your best.
Well, she was a really good friend in this episode.
Yeah, because she's the one that threw the party together.
Yeah.
Mitch wasn't your favorite?
Okay.
And he
Mitch
did-
is-
he did-
Mitch is always my favorite, but I can't write that.
Sure you can. You can write whatever you want. It's your opinion. That's funny. All right, what's the next episode?
Episode 17, Psychic Friends.
All right, wonder what that's about.
Ooh.
You guys didn't even pick up that I didn't even say it. What kind of podcast host are you? You don't even know I didn't even say it.
What?
The best and worst.
Oh my God, you didn't.
You guys are gonna log off and not.
I was having a little bit of mic problems. I couldn't hear myself. Now I can. Go ahead.
Who cares what hearing yourself? You're not even talking.
I just tried to figure this thing out and went silent on me.
And you, what kind of host are you? You just don't even know.
I guess I was just so excited. Me and Cynthia picked the exact same one.
And then we already know your best is Pacey.
Yeah.
And your worst is Dawson.
It always is.
Right? Are we wrong?
You're wrong.
Are we?
About what?
You're wrong.
Which part?
You're wrong.
No,
Okay.
I think we were right.
Well, which one, Brittany?
Okay, so the worst was Jaycee.
Ah! Dawson!
Yes.
You were right, Cynthia. Oh, that was loud, my bad.
Yes. Dawson was the worst. Why is he saying all these horrible things about everybody?
He was not the worst. That was one scene.
At the very beginning, he was going on about Jen basically moving on with all these guys. Like, that's what he meant. No, he was mean to every single person in the episode. So you know what? There. So that's why Dawson's the worst. And then the best is
Pacey, I'm sure.
don't think that's what my paper says.
What? What does it say? Joey?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Really?
I'm shocked.
Why are you guys so shocked?
I'm shocked because it's always
You
Pacey.
guys are so dramatic.
Oh, why was she your favorite?
Because she threw the party for the idiot. The idiot, moron, doofus, adolescent. I mean,
Whatever you want to call him.
whiny baby. So she threw it for him because I think she just wants to be friends with him. So she's trying to get that back.
Yeah.
Where he then, forces himself. Again, he forced himself on her. So you know what? Worst. Yep.
Yeah, but she could have pulled away.
She did. She put him right in the cake.
She did.
So yes, that's why she was the best because and then even when she found out he was drunk, she tried to get him upstairs, have him drink coffee, even though that wasn't working.
Yeah.
She was at least trying to help him.
Yeah.
The little baby instead of getting in trouble. So yes, that's why she was the best, and that's why he was the worst. And no, see, I did not pick Pacey.
I'm surprised.
No, he let the two of them drink.
He didn't they snuck it past him.
Mm-hmm.
Don't you see how I'm going against him, and you're the one standing up to him?
Shush.
Look who's sticking up for Pacey now, and it's not me. No, I know that they snuck it, but it's just weird how he didn't realize that Dawson all of a sudden was becoming cheerful.
Yeah.
But yes, no, Pacey was just cute in the episode.
Oh my god, you think he's cute in every episode?
Well, because he is.
I don't think he's cute, but
That's because you're looking at a 40.
Mitch.
You're looking at a 40-year-old.
yeah, someone more my age. Not a high schooler.
When you were 2, he was 40.
That's fine. No, that's not. That's a little weird.
Earlier we had talked about our our student teacher
Oh, he was
and
so
how
hot.
how that was bad, and he was in college and we were in middle school, and now you're saying it was okay that you were 2 and Mitch
but
is 40.
Now I'm like almost 30 and I'm looking at Mitch. So like
Okay, and he's what? 60?
no, Mitch is only like probably 40.
No, she's talking about the actor.
Oh, the
In
actor. I'm
this
talking about the
day and
character in the show.
Yes. And
I'm not talking about today.
yes, and in this day and age, Mitch would not be 40.
No, Mitch wouldn't be hot anymore.
You guys all heard it. She just said Mitch wouldn't be hot. Sorry to the actor, but Jaycee has switched.
I know, I'm talking about Mitch, the character.
Yeah, he's 68 today.
Dang, boy. He's almost 70. That's my grandpappy's head. No, my grandpa's older.
Oh my god.
Brittany, should I show her the picture of him? What he looks like now?
Yeah. Sure. Oh,
Okay.
gosh.
I gotta turn my computer.
No, thank you. I mean, maybe if I was older. That's all I gotta say. I'll take Mitch from Dawson's Creek, but not Mitch from 2023.
Yeah, so on Dawson's, he was like more in his like early to mid 40s.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh my
Ooh,
god.
Mitch.
Okay.
Young Mitch.
Yeah, so like we said, next time is going to be episode 17, Psychic Friends. We are almost done with this season, getting close there.
Yeah.
Are you coming back for the next episode?
Maybe not the next one, but
Because
soon.
I told you it was boring.
Yeah. We shall see.
By the way, Jaycee doesn't show up for the boring episodes.
Yeah.
She learned that with the beginning of season 2, that it was so boring that she just said, you guys, I can't sit through it any longer.
But thank you guys for having me again.
Yeah, this was fun.
Yeah, we'll see. See what the future holds.
Yes.
All right. Thanks for listening.
Yep, we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye. Thanks for listening to this episode of Duo Chat. If you want to chime in with your opinion about the episode and the show we discussed, you can email us at duochatpodcast@gmail.com. And to keep up with updates about the podcast, you can follow us at Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok at Duo Chat Podcast. And give us a review wherever you listen to podcasts. We would really appreciate it.